Mr. Richards' office.
The end product of the Adult Education Center is exemplified by Myra Lynn LeCabe, married, mother of 2 children, and a graduate of the center.
Yes, I believe so. Could you come in at 2 o'clock today?
Before she entered the school, Myra Lynn worked off and on at various odd jobs for menial wages.
Yes.
Today, because of the training she received through the Adult Education Center, she is the personal secretary for the local public relations director of the Humble Oil Company, one of the groups sponsoring scholarships. Bill Richards, her boss, says this about Myra Lynn's performance.
My observation is that she made a very good adjustment to the new environment. I think everybody went out of his way to be kind to her, but Myron is the kind of person to whom it is easy to be gracious. Now she is simply a normal part of the operation, and nobody notices that she's any different from anyone else. She has certainly advanced since she's been here. When I first came, she was a clerk typist in this office. Subsequently, I have reorganized the office, and recognizing her on a merit basis, she has been promoted and is now my personal secretary.
Well, in my experience, I have found that I have used everything that I learned in this school. I've learned how to meet people, how to talk with people, how to answer the telephone, how to be at ease in different situations. And I use all of this on the job, and I love this job, actually. And I love working in public relations and with people.
There is an attitude change, isn't there? On both white and Negro.
Definitely.
What is it?
It's a sort of a motivation that you get from the teachers right from the first day. They give you this idea that you can learn anything that they can teach you, and that you will learn, and you want to. It's contagious. And the teachers transmit it to the students, and the students transmit it right back to the teachers. And you go right on and practice and study, and it's all spontaneous.
Myra Lynn LeCabe is a graduate of Xavier Prep. Yet without the skills she learned at the center, she probably would be earning 1/3 of what she earns today. Of the 169 graduates, 161 are now working at major secretarial jobs, earning an average of 335% more than they ever did before. Not only have they learned how to earn, they have, in a sense, put on a new face.
I think the foremost thought in my mind that helped me decide to come to this school was the fact that I was suffering from a poverty. And not the poverty that we've heard so much about here lately, but a poverty of self-image.
Self-image?
Yes, and I was a person, I felt, without a face, just walking in a crowd of people with faces, and I wanted to be identified.
Well, Patricia Morris, age 28, divorced, mother of a 6-year-old son, and his sole support. Despite the fact she had 1.5 years of college, until she entered the center, she made no more than $30 a week, and she was bitterly sensitized to the subtleties of job discrimination.
That was given to me was the fact that I was a Negro, and in the position that I applied for, they placed a 9th grade white girl, and the girl couldn't even make change, and she couldn't spell, and I found myself helping her to do these things, and then all of a sudden it hit me, well, you know, why should I help her? And I was becoming a little bitter.
Abigail Jerome is 37 years old, sole support of 5 children, a former resident of the St. Thomas Housing Project.
Well, I guess in 2 very short words, I just have to say financial security.
You didn't have that before?
I had it to a degree, but I was on the welfare rolls, and in supporting myself and 5 children, I kind of felt I'd probably never get off those welfare rolls. And if it hadn't been for this school and for the skills that I got here at this school, I never would have been able to get a job that would give me enough income to get on my own, to get off the welfare rolls. And
not anymore. I don't think we're identifying ourselves so much with welfare anymore. I think we want to be contributing members of society. We want to feel that we're a part of society, and we know to feel this, we must accept certain responsibilities, and the only way we can accept these responsibilities is to be prepared for them. And this preparedness helps us to keep fright down, to keep us from thinking that we'll be run out eventually.
Keep fright down and hope up.
And hope up, very much so.
it's just an eagerness to learn, I think, and to see that your future will be better from what you get out of a program like this. It was, and I think the teachers helped to do this. They were truly inspiring.
Inspiring.
They really inspired you to want to work. You know, even though you might get tired and feel, oh gosh, I just can't go on anymore. I can't handle the homework and the children and all the responsibilities that one would have. But they just kind of kept us all going. And I just think that if this program would be duplicated 100 times throughout the city so that there would be enough programs for all the underprivileged people. I think it's a shame that only 60 girls are able to benefit from this program. I wish it were big enough to hold all the people and all the girls that could really use this kind of training.
This program...
It's just too small.
Well, it should be.
And there's not enough of them.
There's not enough of them.
There's just not enough of them.
The Negro has come to realize that the rights are here and they're ours, and we intend to take full advantage of them. But along with these rights and privileges, directly in ratio with these rights and privileges, comes responsibilities. And I think we're preparing ourselves to better accept these responsibilities and to become better members of society, contributing members of society.
Mm-hmm. With this, I think, comes a certain pride, don't you, of achievement?
A pride of achievement, a pride of self-esteem, and...
perhaps that identity or that self-image that you lack?
That identity, that self-image, I think we've gained our face, I'll put it like that.
Do you feel a new face, Patricia?
Yes, I do. I feel that I can walk in a crowd now and be identified. I think that I have put on my makeup.
And
As they say, I'm all dressed up and I'm ready to meet society.